Welcome, Aries Taurus, to your May new love reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Friends, this is for new love only, whether it's coming in, you got your eye on someone, or someone's got their eye on you, and you're getting ready to hook up, or you just met someone and it's fresh and brand new. No matter how you want to see it, this is not your ex or reconciliating with anyone that you've ever dated with before or messed with. This is someone you've never dated, and trying out this new connection, right? Or waiting for this soulmate or this person to come in. Okay, best message, please. Another beautiful Aries Taurus. It's almost your birthday, so happy birthday, guys. Early. I've already had mine. Mine was on the 10th. I am Taurus. So, okay. Let's get in here. This new connection is calling in a soulmate. So if you guys have just connected with this person, it was because you guys have called each other in. When you're calling in a soulmate, that means your soul is connecting with the soul that it knows it's ready for. They know that they're ready. This could be, usually, it's because you are trying to manifest something and your soul says, okay, let's do this. And it's usually something you don't know, right? Your soul's like, I've had enough of this. Let's go get the soulmate. That other soulmate's ready to go. And it's when the two souls are ready to join as one, usually is a very, 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 very deep soulmate connection or twin flame, always. Okay, always. It's not going to just call in some, it's not going to call in some karmic, okay, and I mean bad karmic, okay? It's not going to call in just some, random little soul. It's from your soul tribe, and it's someone that your soul has known for a long time. This is soul tribe connection of a deep, deep reason. This is more than anything, it's destined. Your souls probably already knew that if we can do this, do that, then we're ready to connect. Or it's finding the one that's on your spiritual path that is ready to connect with you, and the two souls are kind of like talking, and it's calling in that other soulmate. So the two souls are actually calling in each other. Hey, you ready to go? They're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Let's get this connected. Let's get this faded. Let's get this going, right? It's a very deep, deep thing, right? That is like one of the deepest cards you can have with that, because it's not just about manifesting somebody. It's about the soul saying, I can't stand this no more. Are you ready to rock? Because I'm ready to rock. Let's go. And the two connect together. It's because they want you to free yourself from whatever it has been going on within your life so that this new soulmate can come in. This could be emotions, ties, and, somebody you might actually have to release. It could just be energy, like I said before, feeling like you're stuck because you have a unicorn coming in that's ready to rock. That unicorn is this soulmate that's coming in. If you guys just met this person, right, it wants you to release any energies that potentially could hurt the other soul, right, could hurt the other person. So make sure that you have healing, right? Start really healing, because this is a wild unicorn. That is magic. This connection is magical. It's not just some horse. This is a unicorn. This is a rare case scenario. Okay. Making sure that you're really taking the effort. Look at this. Really making sure that you're taking the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Really wanting to put full force, everything that you have into this relationship for this soulmate, because they want to do the same. You guys really need to connect. No holds barred on this one. Attraction by first sight. This is where the two souls recognize each other. So if you're feeling this really huge, big, deep connection with this person, you look into their eyes and it feels like you've known them forever, or there's some kind of magnetic pull and you can't figure it out. Why am I so attracted to this person? They could be feeling the same way because they will be feeling the same way. So your feelings are mutual. This is how you see each other, and the feelings are mutual. They love the way you smell. They love your eyes. The two eyes connect, the two souls will connect, and then therefore you will know you are meant for each other. Do not hide. A lot of times we know that someone is looking deep within us, and sometimes it's so crazy because I can kind of see it two ways. Sometimes when a person looks so deep within your soul in a connection like this, it can actually make you feel a little drawn back. There's a chemistry that you want to keep looking, but then for some people, it's kind of like uncomfortable because you know they're looking right into your soul. So sometimes it's almost like you have this chemistry drawn to want to continue to keep looking at them, but then when they look at you, sometimes you want to kind of look away like, oh my God, why are they looking so deep into my soul? So it's like so reassuring, and there's this chemical draw, but then sometimes it can feel kind of uncomfortable, especially when you don't really know that person and it's just on contact. And that's because you guys know each other. So you could be feeling one or the other, or sometimes it even feels a little bit both. Like, man, they make me feel kind of uncomfortable because I know they're looking right into my soul. But God, I can't stop looking at them. So it's kind of like uncomfortable, but it's like, don't stop looking, So, like I said, with everybody, it's a little bit different. It depends also where your insecurities are and your securities are. If you're a little insecure, my friends, then it can feel a little uncomfortable. If you're highly secure, it's going to feel, you're going to want that. Crazy thing is, even if you're a little insecure, you're still going to want that because there's this magnetic draw that's like, I don't know why they feel so uncomfortable, but then again, I want them to do so. I love your smile. I love your hair. Your skin's so soft. Your skin's so soft. So even if they're making you feel a little uncomfortable, this is probably how you're really feeling. Like, God, I just want them to take me. Take me. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You both feel the same exact way. I do feel like I don't know why. I want to say one's kind of pulling back. It is uncomfortable. And if it's not you who's feeling, I am feeling that it's so connected that someone's feeling uncomfortable because it's almost like they know that you're connected, but they don't make the effort. They're having a hard time. Wanting to believe it's real. It could be confusion. Why are you making me feel this way? Because I do feel like one's full blast, like, I can't stop looking in your eyes. You make me feel beautiful. And then one's kind of like, oh my gosh. And they want to like break the connection because it's kind of uncomfortable. But they don't know why, but then they want to continue to keep looking. You see what I'm saying? I really am feeling that. I think it's the uncomfortable is I've never felt this way about someone before, so it does kind of hit that kind of confusion of why am I feeling this? And it's kind of like once you give out your number or you talk or you do whatever you're doing, it's kind of like they go home, maybe it's you or them, take it how it resonates. You'll know at the time. If you haven't met this person yet, you'll know at the time. If you guys are newly, into this relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? You'll know if it's you or them, depending on how it's going on. Because you guys, some of you are literally still calling in this soulmate and they're just now getting here, haven't even come yet. So you'll know at the time. But I'm telling you, one's really like focused in on the person where they can't take the eyes off, and the other one wants to keep trying to pull eye contact away because it feels uncomfortable because they've never felt that. I want to say it's the masculine. For the men, I say it's you. I think the one is making you feel very uncomfortable. I think it's you. You've never met a woman that has drawn you in like this. the beauty, the smile. And the women are just like, oh my God. Right? But all you want to do is, both of you, is just express your love. Like something is drawing you to this person to where it's like, but I can't get enough. And even though I want to keep pulling away because I don't understand these feelings, I want to give, though. I want to give all my feelings. For some reason, I keep coming back. I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking of you. When you walk away from each other, you both are not going to be able to stop thinking about each other because the soul already recognized the soulmate. And therefore, yeah, it knows that you're true love. Look, you guys could have been true. When you're calling in a soulmate, more than likely, this was a person you were married to or had. This is a very, very deep, deep, deep connection of past life. So you were probably already, let's put it this way. You were true loves at one time. Bam. You already lived this life. Okay? You already lived this life once. This is why the souls can't stay away from each other. Even if you consciously are trying to pull away, your soul doesn't want you to. Because it knows this interaction. This is why it called it in. That's why you guys called each other in. Okay? Yeah. You guys are ready to re-announce that true love again with each other. The only difference is, yes, thank you, Spirit, you need to get to know each other on this level now. Right? The soul already knows each other. It already knows what's potential. But you, as your unconscious mind in this life, right? This lifetime is different from the last time. You weren't the same people. The soul's the same. The person's different. So now you have to, right, reveal your innermost selves to each other so you can bond, can deepen it. And the more that you get to know each other, you're going to realize you're more alike than you realize. A lot. You want the same kind of love. You want the same kind of, and that's why souls calling each other, because they're saying, I want this kind of love, and I want that, and I want this. And they're saying, I want this kind of love, I want that. And it's the same type of love. So the two souls say, oh, you're ready, I'm ready. Okay, let's go. And finding each other and bringing them together. And of course, you'll have the same kind of spiritual growth. You've grown enough to be with each other. All these great, grand, wonderful, beautiful things. But on this life, you need to, of course, get to know each other, because who the hell is this person? Who is this person, right? The soul says, I know who that is. That's my true love, right? And you're going, okay, they're in my dreams now, and I don't know who they are, but these dreams that I'm having at night are saying, I know this person, and these dreams are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could even be having the craziest dreams. And in the dream, it's like, I do know this person. I just don't really know this person. But yes, definitely new love. It's so crazy because it's new love of this lifetime, but it is such an old love of past life relationships. And when I'm saying past life this time, for those of you who subscribe and watch, I'm not talking about, I'm literally this time, I'm not talking about the past life of I was 20, I was 19. I'm literally talking, we lived in 1629 together. We lived not only in 1629, but we lived in 1932. We lived in 1549. We have shared many lifetimes together to have a deep bond like this, where your soul is actually going to call in this soulmate. This means this soulmate is ready. It's like fated. It wants this. Hey, once you're ready, if this avatar, if this body of ours, if this conscious mind that we have this time actually can get to this level, and yours can too, we can get, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again and again and again and again. And this one, you've probably been together at least 2 or more times. I would even say probably three or more times. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, it's kind of crazy on this one because I'm kind of hearing my spirit guide saying, you're take it deeper, take it deeper, take it deeper. So it's not so much that you've already met the romantic partner you seek, because you haven't met them, take it on a deeper level. You have met in a past life and you are getting back together. Do you see the angels up there? It's divinely orchestrated. Meaning you have already met them before. Your soul knows who's coming. Your soul's pulling it in. Yeah, and religious factors. And it's not because your religious factors are different from each other. It's because you're too much alike. Wow. This is the craziest reading. I love it. Because we don't get readings like this very often, and I love it. So what it's saying is, we've already met before. And your soul's saying, and I know this is going to be good for you. And their soul's saying, and I know this is going to be good for them and myself. Your little body is like a little avatar, right? It just downloads all this information through each life, or like a little computer, into a new body, into a new avatar. And it's saying, yeah, well, the new avatar doesn't know shit about what we know. So we're going to come in full force. One's going to be uncomfortable. The other one's going to be like shock and awe, going, oh my God, you fell from heaven. Who are you? Who are you? I really want to know who you are. But no matter what, you guys can't stop thinking of each other. So let's see what's going on over here. What is this person? Who is this person? This person is, I'm just looking at the card, guys, sorry. Could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but this is a person who is coming up as a star. It's a soulmate. Stars are souls. Think about it. The sun is considered the soul. A sun is what? A star. It's a soulmate. What the hell kind of... Number one, my friend, this reading is super synchronized on soul connection, divine connection, the synchronicities of the two calls, of the two cards. And then it's saying the person that's coming into you is a soul. Literally. A person who could be Aquarius, could be anybody, okay? Not even worrying about who they are right now on sign level. What we are worried about, though, is a person who has healed, who has spiritually grown, who has healed. A person you're going to find is very calm. They're a very calm person. They're hopeful. They have good positivity, which everybody in the world could use, right? Very faithful person when it comes to not just spiritual things and having faith within trusting things and having faith and good positivity, but also faithful, meaning they're not going to go out and just cheat on you. They have a purpose and they're here. God, see, there it is again. They're here for a purpose. You can't get away from it. They're here for a purpose. It's a good omen for the both of you. It's spiritually connected. This is incredible. And they are so shiny-eyed about you. This is incredible. See how they see you, because I just, they see you as a soulmate. They already know it. They already know it. They feel it. They know it. And I think that might even be why they're kind of shying away, if it's them who's shying away. I'm not even worried about who's shying away and who's not and this and that anymore, right? Because we're over here now. I'm going to tell you right now, they feel that when they're with you, they feel this heavy, heavy connection. And not only is it heavy, it's super healthy. They feel like they're connected to you. Remember, we already said that. No matter what the energy is of one pulling away, one looking at each other, they know deep within themselves that you're a soulmate. There's something divinely connected to you, and they know it. They feel the divine connection. And they know that you have the mutual connection to them. This is how they see you, mutually connected. A healthy connection. No chains, Not karmic. We don't have no chains. We have nothing. This is healthy. Divine. It has a purpose. It's a unified love. I know that this can grow. I know that we are connected. This came together somehow, some way. The universe brought you into my life. Not sure how, but remember, they're spiritually grown. So they're probably highly intuitive. But no matter what, they know something's going on. Guys have too much in common. There's too much balance. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. They see your grass is green. It's a good pasture to be in. You like to travel like they like to travel. You like to have fun. You're a great listener. You like to talk. You like to communicate. You're not selfless or selfish. They find that they can invest time and energy into you, and all they want to do is invest time and energy into you. They see you as a luxurious, beautiful person on the inside and the out. There's just overall, the Nine of Pentacles is beautiful not only on the outside, my friends, but also in the inside. So they see your inner beauty. It's amazing. They see you as their Nine of Cups. There's so many. It's just crazy. A wish fulfilled. They don't know how you became their wish fulfilled, but you're definitely their wish fulfilled, and they see a lot of give and take within this relationship, which they love. If I give you Three of Pentacles, you know what? You can give it back to me, Aries, Taurus, and I like that because that's what I'm looking for, because you're emotionally balanced. You're not scared to give out your love. You're not scared, right? To show me who you truly are. You know how to show compassion, passion, listen. Not just a great love, but also a great companion, a great friend. You could be my best friend, my best love, my best companion, and we could get along. And you are definitely my divine love. A person that I would love to really get to know. A person that we could probably, rule the world with, have children, throughout time, as we learn with each other, as we grow together, we could grow all these cups until all the cups become what? 10 of Cups. They see you as spiritually mature like themselves. And for them, that's a big turn on. We don't want anybody that's immature in spirituality. It gets us nowhere. Right? They see a beautiful commitment with you that can grow and last. Something that's divinely done. Something that the universe has brought together for the two of you to share. They love your creativity. It feels like you guys can have the creativity together to go do things. They love the way you're creative. They love how you're adventurous, how you like to do things. Like I said, maybe travel, right? But you are a fun person to be with. Someone that they can, really expand this relationship with. Let's see the overall cards for the reading. Ace of Pentacles. This has a long-lasting, solid foundation for this relationship. This relationship has an effect on both of you to where you will learn to grow, and it will be very solid. This is a very nurturing, practical relationship. A relationship that, is going to go, it's going to grow into true love. a relationship that is going to grow, a relationship that's going to last. Let's get a few cards on the end over here. Yeah, I love this. Past life, look at that. Yep, there it is right there. Thank you. This is a very flirty relationship. You'll have a lot of good times. Honeymoon. Wow. Well, you got engagement. Well, you got to get engaged to have a honeymoon now, don't you? So I love that. Thank you. It's always funny, though. It's like almost every time this happens, like, why can't you give me the engagement card before the honeymoon? This is like the second time I've done a reading within a couple of months that I keep getting the honeymoon first before the engagement. So those of you who are going on a honeymoon before getting engaged and married, that's going to be interesting. Okay, but the chemistry is undeniable. You can't deny this love connection because, yes, it is soulmate. And look at that, past life soulmate, calling in a soulmate. You know they're a soulmate. This is a soulmate connection. This is incredible. So keep an open mind, okay? Because even though you guys are so alike, you might even have different kinds of things that you're into that, you know, you could say, because you're two different people, right? So you could say, oh, maybe they like, you know, I don't know, we'll just bring up anything. Doesn't really matter. You can just throw it away and bring in your own thing. But we could say they like country music and I like rock and roll. You know what? We'll just bring a little bit of country with rock and roll. You know what? We'll go to your concerts and go watch whoever, and you can go to my concerts and we'll go watch whoever. But you know what? The thing that's so awesome about that is because you're still connecting. You're still having fun. And you know what? You are saying, you know what? It's all good. Because I can do the things that they want to do. Yes. Yes. And keep it playful. We can do the things you want to do, and we'll do the things that I want to do. And you know what? That keeps everybody happy. Instead of them being, I don't like country. I'm not going to go watch country. Okay? No, they're going to say, oh, you want to go watch country? I never watched country. Not really into country. But if that's what you do, let's go do that. Then you say, I'm going to go watch rock and roll. And then they go watch rock and roll or rap or whatever, right? And you could, you know, say the same thing. But the point is you're doing things together that makes the love connection even bigger because you guys get to expand the love, be creative, be playful, and have a good time, right? And even though you might not be in that kind of music doesn't mean you're not going to have a good time, right? You can still have a great time, right? Because you know what? You know what the most important piece of the whole thing is, guys? You're together. You're together exploring, learning new things, and having a great time together. And that's what the whole soul wants. We learn about each other's wants and needs. We bring in a little different things. But you know what? Connection will be just fine because we learn to love, and create things together. Gorgeous reading. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.